I think today only because I got the t-shirt, I feel like we gotta talk about it. Necessary that I maybe go ahead and take a look at one of my favorite bands of all time. And today we are going to be taking a look at Aldious We Are. And basically I'm kind of not having the same level of enthusiasm, mostly because I'm fully aware of Aldious and the band that they are. It's a band that I feel like I'm just almost at the point of just like waiting to hear about the official band just being disbanded, because I think it's obvious. It's just on life support. I kind of feel like the band Aldious, they kind of had a revolving door of musicians. It really kind of first started with the lead vocalist had a revolving door. So even though that the band Aldious has been around since 2008, I will say the classic lineup really kind of came in at around 2013, I want to say. And I want to say that's quite possibly around the time when everything peaked. Mostly because of the lead vocalist. I think her name is Reno. It's kind of unique spelling. It's RE:NO. At least from what I could see. Now, again, a lot of Japanese bands, it feels like information is just kind of dated and just lost. So from everything right now that I'm currently seeing, the band is still active, but I could safely tell you that the band is really down to 2 guitarists and a bassist. To my understanding, a drummer either temporarily or permanently left the band, so I thought I heard it was due to medical reasons, so maybe it's something that she can eventually recover, and maybe once Aldious becomes more active again, maybe we'll start seeing them. But for now, far as I know, from what I could see and hear, the band is really down to 2 guitarists and a bassist. The end is nigh, shall we say. The only other thing that I can say is kind of going back to Reno for a little bit. To my understanding, the one thing I can say is I think she left due to medical issues. And to my understanding, she may have, I don't know if it's still ongoing, but I did notice she actually did put out a album not that long ago, actually. So, yeah. Definitely going to be probably something I'm probably going to check out. There is a good chance, if I remember correctly, I did check out a couple of songs. I forget if I checked out the full album. I can safely say that Reno, she doesn't sound anything like Aldious. If I remember correctly, unless I'm confusing her music with somebody else, I remember it being definitely more pop than rock, or not even close to metal, if I remember correctly. My memory could be fuzzy and everything else, but definitely, again, all the more reasons why, if you want me to do more of a deep dive into Aldious, even though I would probably say it's in the cards now, but more or less, you want me to like speed up the process and put that higher up as a priority. Because if you guys do, I wouldn't mind doing a deep dive into Aldious, or kind of like a where are they now kind of type of thing. Again, comment down below if you are interested in me doing a bit of a deep dive into Aldious, or perhaps just taking a look at Reno's solo album. Deep dives and Reno aside, going back to Aldious, today we are going to be taking a look at a particular song. which is the whole point of this video. So I really wanted to take a look at this, mostly because this song, for me personally, is just a gem. I fell in love with Aldious the second I saw this song because it spoke to me, it sang, and I just absolutely freaking love this song. If people who have checked out my music streams over the years, I believe I played this song maybe twice, and I think the first time I played it, I was maybe even told maybe that wasn't the best song I ever heard. So I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of reluctant to play it again, but luckily I think maybe it was just like one bad viewer that they didn't really see why I was a big fan of it. If you are one of those people that is not a huge fan of Japanese music, well, I guess you're probably not going to like too much of my channel, because all the more reason I think I'm just going to... Not everyone is going to like this channel for various reasons. Anyway, I think this is a way long of an intro. I'm going to be having to find a way to cut this down. I'll try my best in editing, but let's just go ahead and just hit the stage and let's fire this off. We're set and ready to go, and we are taking a look at Aldious official YouTube. So maybe I should go ahead and point this out, just due to reasons. So real fast, this is a look at Aldious's official YouTube channel. I could safely say that is not the logo that used to be there, so I'm pretty sure that used to be different. I'm going to use a album cover as an example, but if you look at the letter A in Aldious here, that used to be the logo for the official channel. And I forget what color. I think they had it all black with, I think it was red font. I just kind of find it weird that, when you look at the official YouTube channel now, it just makes me even more sad, just even looking at, because if you know me and know how I am, I sometimes don't just look up songs on my phone. Sometimes I like to watch music videos and stuff, and I mean, I look at this and I just see a generic font letter A, and I'm just thinking, God, it gives me more reason to be worried that we're gonna see the end of Aldious at some point. And anyway, and plus just to show how not updated everything is, I'm looking at the banner of the official channel. They still haven't even took down the drummer yet. I'm pretty sure that is actually her right there, kind of in the center. I'm just kind of looking at everything, and I'm just thinking I hate to see this band die, because it's one of my favorite bands of all time. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and play their music video. For the record, this is Reno. So I am gonna say this right now.
Oh, son of a gun. You thought I was going to say son of a bitch, didn't you?
I should look up the song from the original album. If I recall correctly, if you actually play the original album, there's actually a soundbite that they use for the start of this album, actually. And if I remember correctly, I think the story goes is that Reno, she was touring with Aldious at the time, obviously. And apparently what ended up happening is she saw the crowd that was showing up to the show, that they were just in full fanatic mode. They were actually openly chanting. I think there was one person that was saying, "We are," and then the crowd would say, "Aldious, "We are Aldious! We are Aldious!" If I recall correctly, Reno, she was just kind of like in awe of what she was seeing, so she actually took out her phone and actually started recording it. And I want to see if, I hope Spotify has it. I think this is it. So I'm actually going to go ahead and give you guys a little bit of a bonus, but this is actually from Aldious. If you have, if you go over to Spotify, or if you have, like me, you got the physical, well, actually, I guess I don't have the physical. I got the digital download. I do have the digital download to Aldious's album entitled "We Are," same as the song. And so this allegedly is the raw audio recording that Reno took that day when touring. So, and perhaps this is maybe some insight as to inspiration for the song, and just kind of, I don't know. I just think something about this is just beautiful. And then it cuts right into this song. I hate to stop it, but I got to. But there's something I got to point out here, and if you listen to enough Iron Maiden, you kind of have an idea of the structure of how Iron Maiden does their music. And every time when I hear this song, that's all I hear. Because if you listen to a lot of Iron Maiden music, they have a tendency of like really liking to kind of have that's one thing I love about Japanese music, is it's very layered. They like to have certain flow of everything. They like to have their low parts, their high parts, and everywhere in between. And this is one of those moments to where they break out into full acoustic to set a tone, just so that way they can turn it up a notch. And if you're a fan of Iron Maiden, you are going to be familiar with this structure, which is all the more reason why I love those nuances so much. Sorry for talking over it, but kind of have to, because like I just love the tone and the vibe that they're trying to give here. And if I recall correctly, the guitar that we kind of see is kind of like a staple guitar for one of the guitars. I digress. But visually and everything is just so perfect here. I love it. Beautiful guitar. And bass. But yeah, this guitar is kind of like a staple for one of the guitars. If you see the live performances, I have to assume this is like the touring guitar. Like if you go on a tour, this is the kind of type of guitar you would see. Also, the pearl guitar as well. I have to assume you have a guitar like this. This is like this is like for show, you know. This is the kind of type of guitar that you want to like show off for like all your big concerts and stuff. Funny thing is, I knew that was a bass guitar when I looked at the tuning heads. And I don't know what it is with 5-string bass guitars, but very popular in Japan, apparently. Ask me how I know. I'm pretty sure I said this on a music stream as well, is I see the prom dresses, and my first thought is like, I feel like I'm underdressed. I need a tux when I'm around this band. I just see the prom dresses, like everything. Oh God, it just they look so good, and I don't know what it is, but to some degree, I'm almost kind of fixated on the bassist with her pigtails. She rocks it really good. That's all I gotta say. I was gonna say something. I was like, nah, screw it. Song's too good. Let's just keep going. Oh, I that's a great visual. You just got the guitar on your shoulder, like, God damn it. Like, I love the prom dresses. I love, like visually, everything is just working. And plus, I'm so used to seeing, like, leather and, like, freaking denim, and it's like, it's a change of pace when you look at how some bands in Japan just kind of like carry themselves, and it's like, it's a fresh coat of paint that, again, kind of going back to, I'm pretty sure I said this before, but or at least it feels like I did, like having like a gimmick and a look that just kind of like helps you make you stand out. I think it just go a long way. And I mean, prom dresses, it's usually not the kind of type of thing that you see in the world of heavy metal, but I'm for it, man. Like, again, I feel like I need a tux. Nice combination with the bass and drum licks here. It's so good. That's a mean solo. Needless to say, I love that build, dude. Oh, that was just so good. That was just so good. I know I'm doing a disservice by stopping the video, but Jesus Christ. Welcome to the world of React. So the video, this entire music video is going to be in the description, dude. So like, there's a reason I'm trying to be the guy that opens up the gate, that opens up the door to all this music, but you know, but I'm also handing you the keys, dude. Don't think I'm shutting the door in your face. Like, I'm also handing you the keys. So But yeah, I'm just digging everything. I love the guitars. Love the. I want to say there is, for me at least, I feel like my brain and everything is just kind of fixated on the bass and drums. I don't know what it is, and then just the awesome guitar licks on top. It just works. Very 80s, by the way. When we were doing this bit. This is so 80. When I first heard this, I actually thought I actually took a time machine to the 80s when I heard this bit. Needless to say, I think this is quite possibly my favorite part. It's just that build, like I'm vibing. I'm willing, like we're going places. Where are we going? Lead me. Is this my song I'm playing as I walk into, like, the tailor and it's like, give me my tux? Legends. Just legends. That was beautiful. That was perfect. I wouldn't change a goddamn thing. Oh, that was so good. Love it. Just chef's kiss. Well, that was a look at Aldious. I am very curious of like what all of you guys think down in the comment section below. I'm a huge fan of Aldious. Whether or not the band stays afloat and they could find new replacements with their drummers and vocalists and everything else. I believe her name is Maki Oyama. I'm fully aware, like, she is kind of like a stand-in vocalist, but I know she's not like a permanent addition. For the record, Maki Oyama, she actually does do her own music, and dear God, it is really good. Needless to say, we'll probably be checking out Maki Oyama at some point or another. Definitely all the more reason to say, want to see stuff from Maki Onita.
Say, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Or, Onita. Am I thinking of pro wrestling right now? What the?
You thought I was gonna say, son of a bitch, didn't you?
What? I'm gonna be late. You guys are gonna have to kick my ass and take a crap on me.
But it's not even dark out yet.
Yeah, but we're gonna be here for a while. Take a crap on me now.
I can't.
You have to. We need coffee and cigarettes over here, pronto.
So I'm really curious of what you guys think, if you want to hear more songs from Aldious, or if you guys want me to cover more content of Maki Oyama. I would love to hear all you guys down in the comments. So sound off. Links in the description below for the music video that we just took a look at from Aldious. We Are. Links down below for supporting me and my channel as well. Much appreciated for those that do. And yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Anyway, that's all for me today. Born to lose, live to win. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. maybe I should pull up Aldious information. And I completely didn't do that. That was someone else's doing. You know? Right?
Your article too, Brian. Seems to me you should spend less time working for the paper and more time working on that novel you've been working on.